responsible. Good morning and welcome to MIGHTYOX Trading. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's had a great night and ready for a great day. Let's look at the markets. We've been kind of topsy-turvy, upsy and downsy. So NVIDIA brought the market down yesterday. And we started down, and our low for the day was in the first hour, 74.07 on ES. Then we rose all the way up to 74.69. So that was about 62 points in range. Then we pulled back when Iran said the uranium has to stay in Iran. We see the same thing here on the Q of the N. 113 for the low, the high, 464. So about 350 some points in range there. Kappa, we're coming down. About 300 ticks. Ultravond, about 23 ticks. Gold, we're coming down. It's about 66 points in range there. Crude oil, have been dipping under 100. Now it's back above with that news about the uranium. It's about 3.5 points in range. Bitcoin sitting at 77.1. So that's where we stand, or whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this fine Thursday morning. Sorry about the yawns. I fell asleep early last night and woke up about midnight and then couldn't fall back to sleep. So I've been up since midnight, basically. News this morning, we have Philly Fed manufacturing index as well as our normal Thursday unemployment claims coming up in about a little less than half an hour. And then we get flashed by PMIs 15 minutes after the bell. Quick pop here. This overload. Sorry, not to take the pop. It's coming down some. We might take it if we come back up here. It was a 13-point candle. Did come back up, but not convincingly. So we'll stay hot for now. Wait for our better entry. Technically, the 2 minutes giving me an entry. I'm hesitating. I just don't like where it's at right now. It's just kind of sideways. Just kind of playing with me. Keeps wanting to try and tempt me to jump in here. But I'm deciding not to. Evening, sire. Great calls yesterday. I saw that. I didn't look at it in depth, but I did see that because you tagged me to verify that you weren't AI. I thought that was funny. Hey, we're coming back down. Glad I did not fall for that long. So a little dip down here to 243. News coming up in about 20 minutes. It's trying to bounce up again. Technically a signal there. You saw the blue shaded area, then the blue candle, two candles after. I don't know. Right now it feels like it's slowing down instead of speeding up. When I first looked at the screens this morning, ATR was at 20. It's down to 10. I'm glad I didn't take that long there. Would have only gave me about 3 points before pulling back. We do feel sideways right now. Might be waiting for news. Yeah, let's see if this candle gets above the 9, then I might be interested. The up, then back down, and attempt up, maybe, possibly. It's blue. A hover, blue, engulfing candle. It'll be soon. It went away. It's back below the 9. Hey, Makos, how you doing? Sorry, you came in while I was singing. I remember you somewhat. Yes, Makos. Don't like quiz me on what you trade or anything like that, but I remember the name. How's it been going? Uh, where's that link that's not working? No, I'll go. Give me a minute. I'll go take a look. Watching for a pop here. Green candle after blue shading. Surely I don't see. Oh, did it work now for you? So you enter. Oh wait, there you go. Okay, yeah. Boy, that's the right Discord. Right, I mean the right link. Did it work now for you, Macros? Hey, SK, how you doing? Definitely have an international flavor this morning. Kenya, uh, India, and Brunei. Down we come. Glad I didn't try taking that green candle. About 15 minutes till news. Start spreading the news. Thank you, Macos. Appreciate you checking that. Sorry about the yawns. I woke up at midnight and couldn't fall back to sleep. Not comfortable with that green candle either. It may work, but I'm not comfy with it. Yeah, it looks like it is working, but that's okay. So how's things been going, Macos? Sorry about the yawns, like I said. I'll try to stifle them, but it's going to be a difficult day to power through, and I think I'm going to take a nap. May's been a down month for me overall, trading wise. I hope you get over the flu soon. So, oh, that's a nice pop. So I wish I had taken that candle, but I didn't. Nice little pop up here as we head toward news. Start spreading the news. I need caffeine. How about you, SK? How's your month been going? Big pullback there. Hey, Crypticon, how are you today? That's a good thing to hear, SK. We looked at aluminum once and it like gets like no volume. Crypt. I'm not even sure. Like, I know it can't be traded on any prop firm, but aluminum. I'm probably not spelling that right. There it is. Aluminum futures. Uh, it's trading at 3,613.75, and it's had all of 456 contracts traded this today. The volume has gone up some since the last I looked. Morning, Jake. You'll get break evens. Not bad. SK. My baseball card pulling has been better than my trading this month. SK is from India. I'm tired, but I'm okay. Thank you. I think it's probably actually going to sell for more like 900, but the last one that did sell was for 1,050. That video will go up tomorrow. That's cool. Yeah, I have a whole channel for it. I had taken about 2 months off, but I just got back into it. I've been doing it for like the last year. I build my sets and then sell the other stuff.
Order filled.
We're long. Not gonna hold through the news. But hopefully it goes up here. I like that blue candle, although it was right into the 9, so this might not be a good trade after all. It's a bad trade after all. Yeah, it's like it's gonna come down and stop me out. Shouldn't have taken it right into the 9. That was just me being way too reactionary there. That was just dumb.
Order filled.
Yep, there we go. Now we're back to right for the day and comfy. I think you'll do better getting a job at like McDonald's, Griff, than collecting cans. And pop back up. We'll stay out until after news.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes. That would have been a better candle to take. I heard that the devil wears Prada. There's our news. Jobless claims 209K. Forecast was 210K, so it's right on forecast. Ooh, but that wasn't. U.S. Philly Fed Business Index negative 0.4. They forecast positive. Sorry, I had to sneeze. 17.8. Wow, that was a big miss. SK, a couple of my Apex funded accounts are a year old. coming down here some. 50K. All my accounts are 50Ks. A couple of my top steps are actually 2 years old.
Gold's pushing up. Crude's back above 101. And there's a pop. That was a pretty big pop all of a sudden. Something. That's a big pop. I don't see any news. I mean, I can't. I don't think that's a reaction to the news from 4 minutes ago. And then we kind of sit here pulling back now hard after that move up. Feel like there was should have been news on that because crude came down on that news. I mean, at that on that move as everything shot up.
But nothing's popped. Now coming down pretty fast, pretty hard. Very nice, very evil. Giving back that whole move, basically. And now we bounce. And we bounce. Blue candle bounce.
Order filled.
I mean, the late. Shocking. Doesn't seem to want to go now. Oh, baby, now? Come on. Come on, give me a little push here. Yeah, Jake's not a swinger. No pineapples for Jake. Turn back around after finishing that candle. Oh, maybe coming back up. Come on. Closing
Order
it.
filled.
Coming down. So back down we come. That blue candle was only a little bit of a quick push back up, and then I should have taken the purple candle back down. My mind did not go to that quick enough, which was stupid of me. That's where I gotta get better. Purple candle right after a non-shaded area means short. Kind of, sort of. I'm trying. There's some feel to it as well, but I'm trying to lock in some rules. I can actually have Claude code my. I have a couple of strategies that Claude's already coded for me that I haven't started testing out yet. This one's a little bit weird that I don't exactly know how to tell Claude how to test. So if you look at this, let me grab my chart here. Let me blow up my chart.
Hey, John. So you see how we get these areas of no shading? Oftentimes that's the place to get in on a reversal trade. Like here, I said this purple candle after the shading. Now here it didn't work. So I'm trying to figure out exactly, like most of the time this works for either a small to a big win, but I don't know exactly what to tell Claude to test get some of the right parameters on it. How you doing today, John?
And what's your idea, Jake?
I can do that. I mean, I don't really need to join it. I'm there already. I look in. I just don't talk. Cool. I appreciate that, Jake. Hey, Ron and Tris, how are you?
Hold on. Let me bring the chart. Okay, so when there's no shading with the black, that's just no shading, nothing happening. The tan just means the candle touched the 9 EMA in some way, whether it was the wick or the body. It in some way touched the 9 EMA. The blue shading is that means that the price has moved further away from the 9 moving average than what the ATR value is, which often indicates a reversal, or it's getting ready to reverse. You know, see like here, got the blue shading, it did pop, but didn't continue. Then we got blue shading and it popped, and that was a nice drop. Blue shading here, drop down. Blue shading here, we came down. Blue shading, we popped up for at least a little bit. But sometimes you can get like this where you might get some false signals. So I need to figure out how to weed those out. That's a great question. I mean, I don't stick in trades as long as I should have. As long as I should. Like usually, I end up going for like let's say I enter this purple candle here. I'll often just shoot for the 9 EMA. But I need to look more at exits and stuff because like here, if I had gotten in here and just never moved my stop, just let it run, I could have caught that move there to get out. Same like here, you know, I could have kind of I don't know, you know, like here I could have done the same thing, get out once a blue shade forms. So that's another thing I need to work on. Most of my trades I don't hold real long. Now here, this one worked out for me in that I put my target on the 9. I entered here, put my target on the 9. You can see I got my target and then it immediately reversed. But like here, you can see, you know, this was a nice reversal signal here when there was no shading at all, and I could have followed that all the way down. See, like there, got that red candle there after the no shaded area, hit the 9, so it was a actually a perfect entry down. And so far, it's gone about uh, 15 points. Still kind of bobbing here. 223 as we head toward the top of the hour. About 5 minutes. Ooh, that was a nice pop. About 5 minutes to go. Have a great day, Jake. Still falling. Not afraid of falling, but I hate it on the ground.
Hey everyone! It's time to gore the like button.
Falling. Trying to break 29,200 now. Possible bounce here.
Order filled.
Wow. We're not working again today, apparently. Huh. Gotta love it. Figures I turned the funded accounts on today and everything's not working
Order
again.
filled.
All right, we're have to turn the funded accounts off. I'm down $50. What the hell, people? Ah. Now it pops. Man, that's a big pop. Arr. Frustrated. Hey Ace, how you doing? I'm hanging in there, Ace. It's no biggie. I'm thinking it's time to stop thinking that I'm gonna make this work. That's all. Rising up now, nicely. Nice pop. That loud thud you might have just heard was my cat jumping up under the chair. Now we're kind of hanging around 225. Nice little grind back up. And we pull back down. And then tries to bounce. Back down pretty quickly there on 22 points. We're about 20 minutes from the bell. No USC yet, no JJR, no Teo, no J Jackson. Back up. I need to. I'm gonna mute for 1 minute. A half returned. Hey, Robin, how you doing? Cat, go away, cat. Go away, cat. Doing all right, yeah. A tiny bit of red is from 3 straight bad trades. We're about 15 minutes from the bell. Ring a ding dong. Ring a ding 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 dong. Let's get this party started right. Let's get this party started quickly. Still moving down. Trying to hang on to 202. Low of the overnight 113. High was 464. I think we're coming down today. We'll see. But I guess NVIDIA did not have. I mean, NVIDIA's earnings beat estimates, but apparently not to the way that the market wanted. I haven't looked at what NVIDIA's doing. NVIDIA is actually, I guess, positive so far today. Let me look at a 15-minute chart. Shot up, shot down, and it's down from when its earnings came out. So not a lot, but market wasn't happy with whatever its earnings were.
Hey, Teo, USC. Look at that, you two coming in together.
We're hanging right above 229,200 here. Like I said, I think we're going down today.
I don't know if it would be the first 5 minute candle, but I think we're going down. Gonna go downtown. Hey, Platt. Teo, her holding a whole bunch of nuggets and the sunbeam coming off of her didn't give it away. Did this score just go down for anybody else? I wasn't asking you, Ace. Don't worry.
What the heck? It's loading okay?
Okay, why is it? I'm still here. Well, yours is not loading to you? Okay. For some reason, it's working for me on one computer and not on the other. Okay, now it's working on the other computer as well. That was weird. Okay. It's back. Whatever the problem was, it's back. Guess who's back in his house? As we drift downward. But that could have caused, if Discord had gone down, that would have caused a problem for Melody to get in on the stream today. uh, Never mind, I won't do that. uh, you said you're hired to have the same problems as me, so I was going to say, is anyone else having an issue with erectile dysfunction? Alrighty then, we are less than 5 minutes till the bell. And there's Melody, just in time. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Doing good, doing good. How's this morning?
I'm red.
Yeah, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't make it fun, but
I mean, that is from 3 bad trades, so they'll only be down $50. Things have calmed down. When I first looked at the computer today, it was right after some news about Iran saying the uranium stays with them, and this is like 6 a.m. our time, and ATR was over 20. It was like 22 on the 1 minute chart. Things have calmed down since then.
that's good and bad, I guess.
But I really believe we're going to be red today. We talked about how Nvidia could have great earnings and still disappoint the market, and that appears to be what happened. Is it looked like they beat all their earnings estimates, and yet their share price is down a couple of dollars, and the it came down, and it did pop up overnight, and then it looks like there was some more news that brought it back down.
Two minutes till the bell.
If anyone still follows my baseball card channel, I'm gonna finally have a new video going up today. And then tomorrow's video, I recorded that last night as well. I pulled a card that Case hit. It's worth about $1,000.
Wow. That's always fun.
Yeah.
That's like the dream. Just be sitting on a beach opening cards.
That'd
Which would
be
be fun.
awesome. Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a football, basketball, Pokemon, but baseball's fun too.
I opened Pokemon once on the channel because a friend thought it'd be fun for me to open up something I know nothing about. So
Yeah,
I did.
that is the thing. Like, I like to open Pokemon cards just to see them. I liked them as a kid. I know nothing about what's valuable. So I could open a $1,000 Pokemon card and I wouldn't even know until I looked it up. I wouldn't even know to look it up. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. What's the next one?
Ooh, big pop here right before the bell.
What in the world? Well, you'll find out.
Dow comes flying down, and Q's unsure of what it wants to do. SES coming flying down. We're going to be all discombobulated again today, apparently.
Wonderful. That was so weird. I'm still stuck on that. It really did. Like, my whole Ninja Trader froze for like 30 seconds.
Really?
Yep. Which it does that sometimes, usually when like crazy volume comes in, but could also just be my computer, who knows?
I was going to say, mine did not freeze. But I am on a extremely high-end computer, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, I trade on Wi-Fi because I like to live dangerously. So I think that's part of it sometimes, for me at least. I need to pick that up.
Hey, Solid, how you doing? So ES is down 8 points. NQ's now down a quarter of a point. Dow's down 30, 40 ticks. Gold's down huge. Crude's heading up. And we are getting flashed by PMIs at 9:45 Eastern, so in about 13 minutes. All right, Solid. Remember, Monday's a holiday, Solid. Reminder to everybody that Monday's a holiday. We will not be live streaming that day. Big blue candle back up 34 points. Yep, you can take over. You can run that live stream, Teo.
Are you sure? You want that to happen?
That's a good point. I might not have a channel to come back to on Tuesday. Pushing upwards, up to 245. Dow still falling. ES turned around. First 5-minute candle is just barely hanging on the green on NQ. Now it popped. It's actually going to finish a pretty color green. Finished up 49 points. ES, though. ES finished red. And Q just popped to 268 real quick. Okay, I'm officially hanging with you guys way too much. Headline on Financial Juice says Philippine Justice Chief orders arrest of senator. And when I first read it, I read it as Pineapple Justice Chief.
Oh no.
I'm like, and I did a double take because I was afraid to start reading it out loud, thinking this was something about pie. All right, I'm glad I did the double take. Just trying to push up. Dow's trying to bounce, or it was for a second. And Q kind of struggling, but our ATR is already up to 27. I appreciate you having it running. That helps with the numbers. Solid.
And stuff's kind of moving fast today again.
Huh. My data froze. I gotta disconnect on Ninja Trader. So it did freeze for me at the valve, but now it's like totally frozen to the point that I gotta disconnect.
Weird.
Huh. I had to disconnect them all. Usually I can disconnect one or two and then the charts will start moving again. That did not happen this time. No, wait, they're still not moving. Loading, loading, loading. My own fault for saying about how I wasn't having any issue. There we go. Now we got it.
Yeah. These are pretty aggressive moves.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Whip on down. Went under 200. Back above 200. Ace is short. Not that we judge. Oh, big pop back up. Nice work, Ace. Good quick hitter there. Oh, and Q just shoots back up. Please note I did not accuse NQ of shooting up. Because drugs are bad. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Gold trying to push up. Crude kind of sideways. Remember, we have news coming up.
Extra read all about it. News in a few minutes.
Getting flashed by the PMIs. Oh, and at the top of the next hour, not this hour, the next hour, we have a Trump announcement with the EPA admin. Stalled out here a little bit. All right, news coming up. No, I'm a minute early. Sorry.
It's so exciting.
Now we have news coming up in a minute. Crocs makes flip-flops? Trying to hang on to 200. Let's see what the PMI does. Nothing?
What in the world?
Well, one beat for manufacturing beat the forecast. Services missed the forecast. And composite was right on forecast. And barely any reaction.
Crazy.
And we do have a Eurozone consumer confidence flash coming up at the top of the hour. The entire Eurozone flashing us. Okay, so I just looked up Crocs flip-flops. I expected something like different because Crocs are pretty different from just about any other type of footwear, but they just look like regular flip-flops, so I'm kind of disappointed. Meanwhile, we're back to 250. Dow making a nice move back up. ES coming up. Are any flip-flops really comfortable?
If you can get over the toe thing, yes. But that's a problem for most people.
Yeah, my mom used to love flip-flops. I tried them when I was like way younger, and I could never. I mean, my problem really wasn't the toe thing. There was like no support, and my heel always wanted to slip off of them. Of course, I was like 5 or 6. I don't think I've tried them since then, and I don't really plan to. Especially since I only have one foot now, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, but
And down we come back to 200. Oh yeah, I can turn my orb on. Orb today, 174 to 268, so just under 100 points. So not as volatile as yesterday for the first 15 minutes. Really? They used to be called that?
oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. It was shortly before the thong song came out that I thought about it. Was kind of after that song. People started to switch it over to flip-flops.
Lou, I've thought about doing something in the future with it. Um, making it look nicer. I thought about doing something Transformers themed, honestly. We dipped below 200 and it shot right back up. We're sideways with big candles right now. Thing is, these legs are expensive. The one I have right now, which actually doesn't really even fit that well, uh, was a $7,000 leg.
It gives some meaning to paying an arm and a leg.
Oh, there's a pop. Almost out of the blue.
Yikes! It's going. Okay.
Oh, everything popped at once, and oil dropped. So watching for that news. Oh, but look at it giving back right away. 272 right back down to 2. No, it's just moving so fast I can't keep up. People do weird things with their prosthetic legs. I once saw a video of someone that was tailgating a baseball game and drinking beer out of his leg, which I thought was absolutely disgusting because I know about how when I take this leg off, I got to clean it out because things fall into my cat loves to knock treat into my leg. So drinking anything out of the leg just seems disgusting. Yeah, we're heading toward 300 now. Broke the top of the orb. Dow's back above 50,000. ES up to 74.30. Still not seeing a news report. And we're falling again. Got to 288. Falling back about 30 points. Al Jazeera, Iranian official denies report that Iran's supreme leader said that uranium must stay in Iran. So that drop that was caused earlier, that report's now being denied, which is weird because I haven't heard Iran say anything different about the uranium until now. Like they've always said that they're not giving up the uranium. So that's interesting that that report's being denied now. Shame we don't have uranium futures. Then things would really be moving.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Looks like we're gonna try and hit 29,300, and we did. We tickled it and pushed through it. Crude coming down. Let's try to break 100 to the downside. So far, my prediction about today being a red day, looking wrong. Excellent, Platt. Good to hear that. And we pull back. It's a good idea, Platt. I think we all need to remember that saying we had as kids. No givesies, backsies. Hey, JJR. Oh, nice move down. This was a great entry, but I didn't take it. ATR is 32, not horrible. That's a big bounce. Just kind of why I didn't trust it. Dow just flying straight up. Oops. That was the top of the hour. Forgot about Eurozone consumer confidence flash, but again, not much reaction on news. It's exhausting itself before it gets to the news, and it's like nothing. Hey, Hassan. We just hit 321. Now again, the overnight high was way high, 464. So we need another 150 points till we get there. Teo gave me a tuba for a piccolo and a keyboard last week when he was trading instruments. Up to 340 now. NQ liking the uranium news. $2 for every Teo. I'm gonna short here if this stays purple.
Order filled.
It did. And then turns right around. Luckily, I'm only taking this on evals. I reminded the market I'm only taking it on eval, so it's coming back down my way now. It's like, oh, it's not a funded account? Well, we won't ruin it.
I don't know. Are there any other Dom traders in here?
Apologize if that was too personal of a question for anybody.
Order filled.
There we go. I got my 10-point target.
Nice.
Good morning, ETC. I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm glad you had a backup, but sorry to hear you blew your funded.
So what happened?
Did continue to come down. Should have stayed in this trade.
Well, I'm glad you recognized that, ETC.
Hopefully that helps you correct in the future.
Well,
that's a bad place to be, etc. Because then you start making choices, too many choices based on emotions. It's just like the people that are hoping that they're trying to trade, thinking it's going to get them out of a bad financial situation. Bounce here off the 9. Back up. Right back up to 320.
I'm just not sure what to do with this. It's like, I don't know, weird morning.
It is. Yeah.
Not really, just not really seeing anything even like close to manifesting quite yet. So let's have to sit tight.
I've always thought that the people that might be best at trading are either the very, very rich who don't care if they lose money at all, or the guy that's sleeping under a bridge who has nothing left to lose. Just trying to come down. Technically, it was a signal. I didn't take it, but we are falling. We did break back under 300. Again, top of the orb is 268. Let's see if we get back inside. We did just break back inside, but we're overextended on the RSIs right now. And we got blue shade. Yes, also pulling back.
Dow pulling back.
What was that?
Good question. Spike and then immediately got smacked back down.
Iran and Oman are discussing a permanent Hormuz toll. Oh, wait a minute. That's a wrinkle.
That's sending the market downward.
I agree that would be bad, but that seems like a lot of infrastructure. Like if you think about what goes into a toll road, it's a big side road with a bunch of actual tolls and people that work them, and putting that on a straight seems like a lot. But I guess I've never really understood how people decide, you know, what water you can and can't go through.
Actually, that it doesn't quite make sense. If I'm looking at the map right here, hold on, let me go in. I can't. Where's the? Yeah. So let me move this over here. We see it trying to pop back up now. So let me see if I can get this on the screen. Okay, so here is. Oops. Let's see. Oman is here. It stops here. You have the Gulf of Oman. Right here's the strait, and that's that's the United Arab Emirates. You would think if anyone's going to be putting a toll, it would have to be the UAE. I mean, I guess if this is the strait right here, right here's where Oman ends. So I don't know how Oman could put a toll on something it doesn't look like they really even border.
That's our geography lesson for the day. And we're continuing to coming down now, back down to 200.
Market didn't like that. Not one bit.
Breaking 200 to the downside. Crude back up above 101. Gold, Dow, ES all down as well. And we just touched the bottom of the orb. So that would have been a great orb trade if I had been looking up the Strait of Hormuz. Trying to bounce off the bottom of the orb. Broke through. And I am getting double bells. And a blue shade. So looking for a bounce here. Oh, I don't know how you're expecting to do well in the test later on, then, Ace. Hey, Mr. G. No, Iran and Oman, or Oman, however you pronounce it, are discussing a permanent toll for the Strait of Hormuz. But by the looks of it, Oman doesn't even border the Strait of Hormuz, if I'm reading the map right. 'Thought about taking the long there, and I should have. It was a green candle outside of the shading, and you can see we went 20. Two-minute also gave me a setup that I didn't take. I got to start taking these setups. Yearbook debacle? Okay, well, You could go, Ace, but you gotta fill us in on that tomorrow of what the yearbook debacle was. Somebody write something in somebody's yearbook that wasn't supposed to be written. Oh, well, that's not good. They don't have any extras? All right. Okay, good. I'm glad it will be taken care of. Bring the bear spray and all that, Ace.
Order filled.
Took the long. Find out you really did buy one, Ace, but for some reason the money got funneled to Al Qaeda. Oh, this isn't working. Wow, I thought
Order
that was
filled.
heading up and wow, stopped me out. Smacked me hard. It's a nice blue candle there on the one. There's the second one out of three. So I thought we were going up, but maybe I just need to give it a little bit more room because now it's trying to push up.
Order filled.
Gonna try the long again. Let's see if I get smacked again. Remember to put on clothes and not be in your robe, Ace. Like when you take out the trash. There we
Order
go.
filled.
Boom. 34 points. 86 to 220.
USC, maybe the hair on Ace's toes means he doesn't need animal prints. Beautiful pop-up. So I just didn't give that first one enough room. Thank you for that visual, Ace. Thankfully, they have not figured out how to make scratch and sniff computers. Thank you, Platt. Nice, JJR. Very nice. Yeah, it's kind of amazing how many people tune into the live stream and don't ever actually watch me. And I understand that. They're watching their own screens and they're just listening, which is why I do try to make sure I, say what I just did. Like, enter 186 out 220, whatever. So, because I know people aren't watching the screen and, just listening often unless, they're not actively trading at that point in time or whatever. Pull back, bouncing off the bottom of the orb again. Does it want to go up again? I think it might. I got my RSIs looking green there.
Well, we still got over 30 seconds on this 1 minute candle and 2 minute candle. 2 minute candle's turning blue. Not from holding its breath or anything. It's ending up being a big candle. 25 points here. Yeah. But it looks like it wants to go up. So we'll try it. We're on evals,
Order
so
filled.
we're long. Come on. I wouldn't mind 237-ish. That's a EMA of some sort. I don't have it marked. I don't remember what it is, but it is an EMA of some sort. Or 230 is 100 EMA on the 1, actually. And it did just hit that. Can it break through? Can it break through? Oh, that's exactly where I'm long at, JJR. 219 as well. 219 even. Struggling there, though. Back down. Come on, there we go. There's a break at 230. I see 237. I see 240. Struggling there. Testing 235. 5, 5, 5, 5. 7 again. There it goes. 240. 245. 248. There's 250.
Order filled.
Out. Took it off at 41. So 19 to 41. 22 points there.
Very nice. Got a good move. I missed it.
I'm mad that I took everything off the copy trader besides the evals, because the evals are now back to green.
Oh, shoot.
Thank you, Platt. Yeah, JJR, I almost jumped out of that one, honestly. But after that first candle kind of ended up being a doji on the 1, I thought about jumping out, but decided to hang in. But it was hard. Yeah, because when it got up to like 235 and it kept pausing there and kept coming back down to 233, and then that I was ready to take it off about 233. And then I saw it push up, and Pull back a little bit now.
Now see, there. This is what I gotta get better if I want to use the 1 minute chart. We can see here. I can't because my chat was in the way. Beautiful purple candle, non-shaded area after a blue area. It was everything I want in life, and with a nice move right back down. You can see here, same thing. I've been a nice move down. Here we got, it was a non-shaded area, but it stayed green. This is actually the candle I stayed in on that trade and kept it going upwards. Like I said, it doesn't always work, like it didn't work here, but they especially work if they don't finish right against the 9. Either they break through it or they got to be down below it, which has some momentum to come up.
Did give me a setup on the 2 minute chart as well. And I want to test that with Claude with those non-shaded areas. I just don't know how to tell him what I'm trying to test. Where no indicators are firing. Check this. You know, it sounds like a weird request. And here's another
Yeah,
pop.
I'm trying to think. I'll just be over here trying to solve your Claude problem while I watch these charts do whatever they feel like.
Programming reminder. Once again, shortly after the stream, I need to make a thumbnail for it yet, but if you ever watched my baseball card channel, I'll have a video up there for opening up a Bowman hobby box. First video in about 2 months. And then MIGHTYOX trading programming note, June 17th. The next FOMC, the first one with the new Fed chair, we will be doing an all-day stream for the FOMC meeting and the press conference after, and trying to trade the moves from that as well. So plan to take that day off and join us. Get the run out of the way early, Ace, and stick with us all day.
Plus, it'll be getting hotter. I hope it's getting hotter by June, because the high today is 68, and it is 54 right now.
Yeah, we're getting a couple of cool days again here as well. Let's see, what is it? Oh, I need to put in my... It's 59 right now, the high is 68. Low of 54 tonight, 67 tomorrow, 58 Friday. 77 Saturday, 79 Sunday. 80 on Monday for Memorial Day, partly sunny. So these people will be able to do some stuff outside. It looks like 80s for the next week, but showers of thunderstorms every day.
This will be good. I need, it's been pretty wet here too. I got some weeds I need to take care of, but can't spray those in the rain.
Feels like we've been in a pretty tight range here all morning. I mean, looking at the orb, we're inside the orb. We stepped out of it for looks like about 20 minutes we were above it, and 4 minutes we were below it. Other than that, we've been inside that 15-minute orb for the last for the last hour and 15 minutes. Besides that little bit of time that we were outside of it. And back down to 200. It's a kind of a quick move down there. 40 points. SK might be a good time to stop for the day. Good. Glad to hear that. Broke 200. Trying to head back down. Once again, we tickle the bottom of the orb. Ten minutes till the top of the hour, 40 minutes until the London close. Back down. Again, it hits that bottom of that orb and bounces. That's interesting. Very interesting.
That makes me think it's gonna either bottom completely out so that no one, I mean, you gotta just go with it. Hope you're in it, hope it goes, trust it. Or it's gonna fake it out. It's gonna break under the orb, go 20, 30, 40 points, fly back. That's my guess. And I'm having to do this because I'm not trading any of this stuff.
Again, it comes down and touches it. Sniffs it. Tries to get through. Back up above. And look at that bounce. So the orb's at 174, so you can see how high we just, wow. Back above 200. Back below 200. So now we're playing like Pong with the bottom of the orb and the 9 EMA on the 1.
Order filled.
I'm taking it along. I think it's going to break the Pong to the top. For you youngins out there that don't know, Pong was like one of the first home video games ever.
How young would you have to be, I think, to not know what Pong is?
It came out in the
Tw-
mid 70s, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know what Pong is, and I was not born in the 70s or 80s. I actually don't care if you know how old I am. I was born in 1990, so I still know what Pong is. I do think it's funny to hear about all the
Order
things that the
filled.
youngins don't know. And then you're like, they couldn't possibly not know that. And then you meet one in the wild, and you're like, oh, okay.
Like how to dial a old rotary phone.
Yep, yep.
204 to 225 there, so that was a 20-point trade, and I was right about the break of
Excellent.
the upside. Hanging here at 225. Now, we do have a small news report coming up here at the top of the hour. Kansas City Fed Manufacturing. And then we also have the Trump announcement with the EPA admin. Which, A, as you know, Trump doesn't stick to one subject, and B, EPA obviously is environmental protection. If this is something with easing some sort of protection, it actually could move the market in the fact that obviously companies like having less restriction, etc. So I have no idea what this announcement's about, but just keep it in mind. Back down a little bit. Welcome back, Jake. Hey, Jay. Sorry I missed you. Good morning. Another push up here, blue candle. Big blue candle. 31 points on that 1 minute. I stayed out. Let's see what it does. Thought about taking it. Nice, JJR. Kind of sideways-ish. Ish. ATR did settle down a bit. We're at 27 on the 1 minute. Excuse me. It's a quick move down, back down to getting close to 200 again.
Glad to say that I did not mean to enter an order and did, but I got out of it before it filled.
Good.
That was great. Interesting though, on ES we just ate up 400 orders at 74.26 and didn't really do anything about it.
Oh, wow. Up, down, up, down. Okay, wants to go down here. But these are 30.1 minute candles they're playing with, and it's kind of sideways, so it's like I don't want to just jump into a short when it doesn't seem to be totally convincing. Yawning. I'm glad the market woke up some because it woke me up some. I woke up, well, I fell asleep early last night. And I woke up at midnight and couldn't fall back to sleep. So I've been up since midnight.
Yikes.
Now, I didn't get up at midnight. I actually, I pushed my chair back and tried to fall asleep. And after about an hour, that didn't work. I played around on my phone for a little bit, tried to get back to sleep. And then I just laid there and contemplated life for a while. And I said I might as well just get up. Well, that's okay, JJR. I mean, you're getting regular payouts, so even if you end up going back to evals and then getting back to payout levels, you're still ahead of the game, I believe. Dipped under 200, heading down toward that orb. Let's see if we bounce or break. So far, we just broke. Now the low of the since the bell was 127, and it dipped down real quick, and then within 2 minutes came back up and kind of just played around at it for a little bit. U.S. Secretary of State Rubio says a tolling system in the Strait of Hormuz would make a diplomatic deal unfeasible. That's, I think, why we just saw that quick move down while we see crude coming up. Crude's up near 102. Yeah, getting some momentum to the downside now. These candles are no longer orb touchers. They're below the orb. Gold trying to bounce a little bit, though. Crude did get above 102. Yeah, and Q bouncing here. Green candle on the 1. Outside of shading, it's now blue. That 20-point candle. 15 seconds on it. It's right below the orb. Orb is at 174. Price is at 164.
Order
It's
filled.
dangerous, but I'm long. Ooh. Yep, it was dangerous.
Order filled.
Damn. Alrighty then. I should have.
At least it was quick.
Yeah, at least it was quick. I should have went when I said it felt dangerous. I should have listened to myself. I'm gonna push it right back
Order
up.
filled.
I'm long again. Long again, just to see if I'm gonna be wrong again. I like when they come down and then go right back to the direction I was going in, because that often means the second attempt's gonna work. But maybe not. It might actually be fighting with that damn orb at 174. It gave me 181 and they didn't take it. There it goes.
Order
We'll
filled.
take that. 170 to 184. I'll take that. And it looks like that was a good take too. Came right back down. Okay, someone smarter than me needs to tell me what this means. The U.S. Treasury says the results of the 5-year note auction could lead to unscheduled reopening of 7-year notes if the high yield at auction is between 4.625% and 4.749%. Now it's going. Now it's going. So I was right about the upside. Wish I had more confidence in it.
I'll get there.
Oh, wow. Look at it go. To the top of the orb, to the top of the range. Now dash away. 'Rubio says the Pakistanis will travel to Iran today. It'd be much more fun if they ran to Iran. "15 minutes till London close. Please make sure you get your Buckingham Palace and Big Ben souvenirs and exit in an orderly fashion." uh, Jolly good show there, Teo. Jolly good show. A little bit sideways here since that pop up. Struggling to get above 250. No headlines came out of that Trump EPA thing. I don't know if it's still going on. It's trying to push through 250. Top of the orb is 268. Excellent. Glad to hear that, Ace. I was after the news came out that there was a debacle. I checked Polymarket, and your chance of winning Dad of the Year had dropped significantly. So this should bring it back up. Oh, good. Should start teaching her how to trade this summer, Ace. Sounds like somebody at the school might be embezzling money. you got very quiet. You okay over there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm just kind of annoyed. Yeah.
Okay.
It's price is just hovering around VWAP right now because I've seen two different like potential trades, but because it's right at VWAP, I'm like, I don't really trust that. So there's that, and then there's also just I'm trying to troubleshoot a tech issue that's really stupid. It's not even that hard. I just can't find the right answer. So between those two things,
What's the tech
I'm
issue?
having a it's actually with my OBS. It's just not outputting what I'm telling it to output, which is fine. I'll figure it out. But it is frustrating because I'm also fighting Chrome with it. So
OBS
both
could be very
ways.
frustrating at times. Yesterday, it would not, when I started trying to do the baseball card videos, it would not pick up my camera software. I had to reboot my whole darn computer before it finally picked it up.
Yeah, I agree. Like OBS is great because it's free and it does a lot of stuff. So I'm not going to complain about it too much, but it has a learning curve. That's for sure.
Yeah. See, I actually started with Streamlabs, which is it's very similar to OBS, but it's slightly easier to use. And then I graduated up to regular OBS. So I think that helped my learning curve with OBS.
A little bit of a starter course. That's nice.
The White House postpones the AI executive order signing ceremony to a later date.
Oh, okay. There was an AI signing something.
Executive order signing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. I didn't see it on the schedule originally, so you know, I don't. See you, JJR. Have yourself a great day. Yeah, we've been kind of sideways here for the last 10, 15 minutes now. Had that quick pop up. It was like a 50-point candle at 13 after the hour, and then pretty much sideways since.
Apparently, we were trying to make all of the advanced AI tech companies have to submit their models for review to federal agencies. But it sounds like Trump's kind of walking that back a little bit, probably because he's coming up with better ways to get what he wants out of that. That is interesting. Trying to make private companies go through the government.
Yeah, it's. Eh. Now, I mean, there are safety concerns with AI to the point that of course, there's the people that feel that like they're gonna get out of control and grow sentient and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't, you know,
There's a lot. I mean, every time I put something even remotely personal into an AI, I'm like, cool, this company has this personal information about me now. And I have to be either okay with that or not use the tech. And that is an interesting world we're living in now. It's like we are giving up personal information and contacts and all of that stuff. Like, but we just do it for, ease of life, I guess, make things easier. make things quicker.
Part of me thinks that Google already had all the information we could possibly be giving this stuff anyway years ago.
For real, right?
Yeah.
Between them and Apple, they're always listening. And I know this because every time I say even remotely close to Siri, my Siri pops up, which I'm surprised she didn't right now. But yeah, they're like always listening, and I don't know. Crazy world. It is a crazy world. Meanwhile, I'm looking at NQ in a 40-point range for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. It's just up and down here. Well, we've reached the end of our time. London close kind of came with a whimper, which kind of went with all the rest of the news today. Kind of whimpering it as well. So interesting way to end the last 30 minutes here.
For sure. Man, I hope everybody has I hope we have a better afternoon than this morning, price action wise.
Yeah.
But hope everybody stays in good trades and out of bad ones.
And we will be back tomorrow to finish off the week before the 3-day holiday weekend. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. We'll see you then. Bye.